Good afternoon, everyone. All right, let's do something non-Duggar because it's been like bing, 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 3 Duggars in a row. But we're going to talk about not Duggar related. We're going to get back to unexpected. Hailey Tilford and Matthew Blevins. We commonly refer to Hailey as Hailey number 2 because Hailey number 1 is the first mother of first baby mama of Matthew Blevins and was the actual star of the show. Hailey number 2 was her friend featured on the show who ultimately ended up hooking up with Matthew after she and Hailey number 1 split. Within 7 days of her having her baby, Matthew was shacking up with Hailey number 2. At the tell-all weeks ago, Hailey number 2 announced her pregnancy. At the time, she said she was 8 weeks pregnant. She is now close to 20 weeks pregnant, I believe. Sadly, though, she and Matthew have split. It happened over the weekend, and I didn't report anything at the time because I wanted to get some time to simmer, because you never know with kids. Breakup, makeup, breakup, makeup, back and forth, back and forth. Well, it appears they are still off. There's not any specific indication as to why they're not together. I did reach out to Hailey number 2 to find out what caused the split, and she did not respond. However, she did post this on Instagram. She shared an update on my peanut. It's official. He is a healthy baby boy. We got to see his little hand and foot. His heartbeat sounded amazing, and he's growing up right on track. He was being very stubborn this time, and he wouldn't let me get any 3D pics. But I'm just glad to know he's doing perfectly fine. Mommy loves you so much already. And then Matthew wrote, I can't wait to see our little boy. You're going to get through this pregnancy and be a wonderful mommy. Seeing him today made me so happy, and seeing you smile the way you did warmed my heart. I love you all both so much. Then she shared this, and he did, which said, even though we aren't together right now, thank you for being here for me and our son. And then he shared it on his Instagram. What does this mean? Well, he's already a father to Kinsley, who was born in the spring of 2019. It appears that Hailey number 2 at 20 weeks pregnant became pregnant at some point this summer around July. This relationship was very hot and heavy on they were Instagram official, posting pictures kissing and cuddling and kind of all over the place. It was them against the world. They got all kinds of hate online from pretty much everybody in America, calling Hailey number 2 the homewrecker. We actually spoke to Hailey number 2 after the show aired and found out her point of view. And we learned that she and Hailey number 1 were actually not that good of friends. And while she admitted what she did was wrong, she defended her choice to be with Matthew and said that they were the real deal. At the time, she did share with me some things that concerned me in relation to Matthew not always doing the right things, seeing the best in him, kind of that bad boy where nobody sees what's amazing in him but me kind of thing. When you're young and you chase that elusive boy that you want to fix. That was kind of the sentiment I got from her. She described how they got together both at a really hard time in their lives. She admitted to having bouts with depression and thoughts of ending her life. And she said that her and Matthew healed together. I did remind her as a mama bear that you can only heal yourself. You can't heal someone else, and you can't fix anyone without fixing themselves. Now, they haven't disclosed what happened last week. Matthew posted some stuff on Instagram about how he was over it and he can't satisfy any girls, and she posted things about how he needed to grow up and all that crap. And then Hailey number 1 has been noticeably silent about it. She's been refusing to answer any questions about it. But she did state to me that she was absolutely not getting back together with Matthew at all, and that she and Kinsley are doing just fine. So, will Hailey number 2 and Hailey number 1 become best friends again? Well, they weren't really best friends to begin with, but will the split by Matthew unite the girls? Will Matthew actually be there for his son and daughter? Kinsley was in the hospital only a couple weeks ago for RSV, and she is now out of the hospital and doing much better. And Hailey number 1 has been posting lots of stuff on Instagram with a bouncing baby and looking happy. Hailey 1 is looking like she's doing a lot better without Matthew. We'll see what happens with Hailey number 2. I will say that when I spoke with Hailey 2, she's a very smart and seemingly has a lot going for her, sweet girl that was not accurately portrayed on reality TV, but go figure, that happens a lot, I've learned. And I hope the best for both of them moving forward. Will they get back together? There's like a 50-50 chance. I mean, they're kids. Don't you just like, you all had that boyfriend that you like made up and broke up with and got back together with, and did he cheat? What was he doing that like was the final straw? I mean, they literally went from being super lovey-dovey to off so fast. When something that dramatic happens, that makes me feel like something dramatic happened. You know what I'm saying? Was Matthew cheating? Was he not helping? Was he being a turd monkey? Was he smelling like Doritos and dirty feet? I don't know. But for now, I will say this relationship appears to be fizzled out. All right, you guys, I will be back with more later, but this concludes Hailey number 2 and Matthew Blevins' relationship. Bye, guys.